Hi, my name's Haywood Smith, and I decided to do option two, an arts experience that changed my life or someone else. I wanted to talk about my experience with music because it's played a huge important role, not just in mine, but I feel like in everyone. And I feel like if you have exposure to it as a young age, you're able to think outside the box and be more creative in the way you think. Um, I was like in the third grade in elementary school, and I remember seeing kids in fourth and fifth grade being able to join band or choose their instrument of their choice. And I just remember being attracted to the flutes. I don't know if it was just because it had a different shape and structure of the way to hold it compared to other instruments. Um, and then I also noticed that only girls would play it. So it made it more challenging for myself because I'm a boy at that time. So I feel like it wasn't accepted to be a flute player, just in my knowledge. And again, I still wanted to give it a try because no boundaries, correct? So finally got up to the fourth grade and I was able to choose an instrument that I wanted to play. And again, I looked at other instruments, and just my calling was either the flute or piano. And of course, you can't carry the piano down in parades, really. So I went with the flute. Um, and I just remember the kids just laughing, like, "Oh no, that's a girl thing. You're a boy. We don't do that." Still didn't stop me. I still continued playing the flute because, again, it was just not many people were playing that instrument at that time, so you have more one-on-one with the band teacher, band director. And so again, I still played it. Didn't stop me. The name callings, it sometimes did affect me, but it wasn't going to define who I am. I love the playing the flute in general. um, so that was one of my challenges and obstacles, was just being getting over the fact of the name calling, people telling me, it's a girl instrument, didn't stop me from playing it. I was within the years of my middle school years, from sixth to eighth grade, I actually became a really good flute player person. I wanted to change instruments to a trumpet, but my band director told me no because he told me I was really well at the flute. So I stayed there. It was sometimes embarrassing going to the parades because I could hear people name calling me. Didn't stop me from still doing the flute, playing the flute in parades. Um, it didn't cause me to depression because I know sometimes people do fall into depression. I just think I had good family support to, just do it and play it. I did enjoy watching my mom at the parades. So that always gave me like, oh, I feel like I'm doing good. Um, After a while, I remember my band professor showing me who actually played the flute, and it was George Bayed. And Bayed he lived between 1876 through 1944. He really helped set a standard for American flute players. He revolutionized how the flute should be played with the landmark works such as Density by Edgar Verassi and the poem of Charles Tomlinson Griffiths. So I did attach a video just to show that. I eventually realized that you shouldn't listen to anyone. If you're really good at something, you go for it and you play it and you set your mind to it. Don't listen to others because you don't let others define who you are. Just a few years ago, when I was watching America's Got Talent, I saw that Terry Crews was actually a flute player. And, at this age, I think I was already age 24, 25. I'm already an older person, an adult. And for me to like see Terry Crews as a flute player, it was just like really set me back to my childhood. Like, wow, he's also male and he also accomplished so much being a good flute player. And I also attached the photo of Lizzo there. And overall, I think playing the flute just really expanded my knowledge. I'm able to think being able to be creative with my mind thinking in schooling. I was never shy to express myself, so I think music is a great way for students to venture off and being able to set standards of who they are, show their talents. It's always good to see other people succeed and excel in what they do. It could even be in form of art or dance. Um, so the lesson I learned was just don't be afraid to do what you want to do. You said if you have a goal and that goal is not society's appreciative, like to be appreciative, you just go for it. No one tells you what to do. Just don't do anything criminalized. So I just wanted to share that with the audience that any form of music is just you, based on you, your talent. You go for it. If you could try different instruments, don't let gender roles affect the fact that you want to do a certain instrument. Like myself, same with goes with dancing and art. Just be creative with what your mind is set to. Thank you.